Yeah, this your boy Lul Bankro with EBT Worldwide, and we're here with 901 M Next TV. Let's get it.
What it do? What it do? Y'all already know who it is. It's Up Next TV, man. Today we got my guy, Lul Bankro. What's going on with you, bro?
So with it, my guy, what's good with you?
Man, so before we get deep into this, man, like, tell us a little bit about where Lul Bankro coming from. Like, how it was going up for Lul Bankro, bro.
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. Growing up in Memphis, it's gonna be a little different for everybody, especially depending on what side of town you grew up on, north side, south side, whatever. With me, I'm everywhere like Wi-Fi. You can't really miss me. I'm from the mound, but I done been all around. You feel me? So, shit.
Yeah, it was kind of like the average thing growing up for the average kid in Memphis.
Shit, define average. It's a lot of crazy shit going
I'm talking
on.
about like the mound, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like when people think of the mound, people think of gunshot. You know, they think of violence. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, you gotta look at it too. Like the mound is really like a historical monument. You feel me? Like that's one of the very first all black communities type shit
Yeah,
too.
facts.
So you know what I'm saying? Like it's bad, but it's at the same time it's a lot of good that come with it too.
Yeah,
It's a lot of people that show love to each other. Like we more of like a family embracing type shit too. Like if motherfuckers know you, they gonna fuck with you type shit. Especially if you bout something. You feel me? If you one of these winky dink ass niggas, you ain't gonna get no respect nowhere.
Yeah.
Especially in the city, so shit.
Yeah, that's just how it is, bro. So, Lil Bankro, how did you get into the rapping? Was you rapping while you was in school, or was you rapping in high school? And what high school did you graduate from, bro? Like, how did it all begin? Like, with you rapping this type of shit?
I mean, shit, I ain't gonna lie to you. It really started off at Evans Elementary for me. You know what I'm saying? I used to always talk about music and shit like that with my homegirl Dina. She do music now to this day. But like we used to talk about her managing me, her being my producer and shit like that. I'm talking about, and we just really manifested and spoke it into fruition. So it's like we doing this shit today. You feel me? Like then boom, after that, nigga just started moving around the city, hitting different schools and stuff like that. Everywhere I went, I was doing something revolving around music, whether it was writing music, beating on the desk and shit like that, rapping in the lunchrooms, all that shit. Like I'm telling you, all the way from Kirby Middle to motherfucking Sherwood Middle, Sherwood Elementary, goddamn me, Riley Egypt Elementary. I'm talking about, I'd have been a little bit everywhere. Colonial, John P. Freeman.
You went to the south, north,
everywhere, bro. I told you, everywhere like Wi-Fi, you can't miss me. I'm telling you, connected.
Yeah. So,
But high school though, it was White Station in Wooddale. I went to Wooddale for a short period of time. That's why I actually seen a bunch of my elementary people and shit from Evans and shit. They ended up going to Wooddale. I was like, oh shit. I started seeing some of the you feel me? And then I was like, okay, motherfuckers done grew up and they on their shit now. So you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to everybody that did make it and they still alive to this day.
Yeah.
You feel me? But then after that, I think it was like White Station for me. You know what I'm saying? That was like the last time I was in school out here before I dipped out the city.
Yeah, this what's up, bro. And you dipped out the city. Where you go when you left Memphis for a minute?
I ain't gonna lie to you. Growing up, I was always in and out. Cause my T lady, my mama, my dude, she moved around a lot for contract jobs and shit. You feel me? So it's like I done lived a little bit of everywhere, honestly. With my pops and shit on my Colombian side, I was out there in New York. So I was just fortunate to be able to experience a little bit more than the average Memphian. You know what I'm saying? Even growing up in Memphis, because we would leave out, I go live somewhere else 6 months, then come right back to Memphis. You know what I'm saying? Go to school somewhere else out there in another city, another state, Wisconsin, Augusta, Georgia, New Mexico, come right back to the city, go back to school out here. My first job ever working a job was out here and shit. It was BJ Hot Wings and things on Get Well and shit. So, you know what I'm saying? The nigga, the owner, he had seen me out there hustling. I was selling anything from weed to gun clips to empty, like whatever. I'm talking about the laws bumped down on me and tried to snatch me up over there by Sherwood Elementary because I was posted up at my people in them house and they had just pulled up. They had said, oh, we heard a description of such. They get to pat me down, going through the backpack. They ain't find no stick. They just found the empty gun clips and nigga trying to sell at the store. I was like, man, these folks so dry.
Yeah, and do you feel like you was selling all that type of stuff because you was? Do you feel? Did you struggle as a child, or it was just kind of like?
I was trying to get money because like my mama, she always had like the military and good jobs and shit like that, but that was really never enough, especially growing up in the economy that we grew up in and around a lot of shit that we came up around. It was still really hard. And then my mama, she ended up in an accident and stuff like that. She was hit by 18 wheelers around Christmas time. You know what I'm saying? That time really struck hard too. You know what I'm saying? I thought I was gonna lose my mom around Christmas, and that shit really fucked with me, nigga.
And
So
how many
I really
years
just,
ago was that? Like,
man, that was a while ago, but I was young. I say I probably still in middle school. I was going to was it Colonial or was I was Sherwood? I think it was Colonial because we was over there for CI Road on me.
yeah. Damn, man, it's messed up. So, with all that happening, what did music influence? Where did it come from? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what made you be like, man, I'm gonna do this music shit and I'm gonna go all the way with it and I'm gonna turn up?
You know what crazy? Like growing up, music was never really my influence to do music. You feel me? Like, and I know it sound crazy. Like I didn't really grow up listening because I ain't really had no super devices, smart devices and shit back then to where I can just have access to the internet and shit. When we finally got a desktop or something like that for the crib, we still had the house phones you pick up, you up on the phone all night and shit. So it's like motherfucker got to dial a certain number to listen to music on that hoe. And then my great grandma, my big mom, I love her so much. She you know what I'm saying, rest up to her soul. She had one of them phones you still have to stick your finger in the thing. I'm talking about for real.
Yeah.
But as far as the music coming in as an influence, I've always been somewhat attracted to music, mainly because I didn't have a voice back then. You feel me? It was a lot of shit that we were going through as kids, and we really couldn't speak up about that shit or speak up onto the situations. So it's like music felt like a good outlet. It was a good coping skill for me to get that pain out, you know what I'm saying, get that hurt out, tell my story, you feel me? So that's why my music really revolves around a lot of personals and, you know what I'm saying, it ain't just no in general song, but I can make a good song for sure though, you feel me, like, don't miss.
Yeah. And what's your music creation process like? What's some shit that you do like that could be like, because music, I look at music as a concept, like you come up with this concept that you just go off the concept, like say for instance, I got money, you gonna keep going with something like to go with I got money. So what is your process like?
I like to switch it up. Like, it's really a vibe. Honestly, it's really energy. You feel me? Everything is energy. Like, when I listen to a certain beat, that beat really got to talk to me. You feel me? Like, music is a lot deeper than just rap to me. You feel me? Like, I got into this music shit to be able to be a good feeling to people, not just a good song. You feel me? Like, when people can feel you and understand where you come from and you can help somebody with their problems or help them get through a certain slide situation and shit like that, drop some gems on them here and there, like that shit really, really, you know what I'm saying, that's where you get your core fans from, you feel me? You can still pop your shit. I'm always pop my shit for sure, because where I'm from and how we come up, we got that ambition, we got that fire under us for real. I'm telling you, like, that's, like, it's so many different talents out here in Memphis, no matter whether you dance, sing, rap, whatever, like, we talented in so many different ways, art, all that.
You can monetize that too, bro.
You can monetize anything out here. I done seen a nigga monetize selling shoestrings out this motherfucker, like,
yeah.
no kids are like, they be on that. I'm telling you, we real hustlers out here for sure.
Yeah. So, one of your latest releases, you just dropped Freak on it. You just dropped one of them just, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was, females twerking in it and all that type of stuff. You were turned up, bro. So, tell us a little bit about that. Like, what was the process? What message did you want to send through this song? And, like, how was it? How do you go through drop some gems on these folks about how do you go about getting video girls and, thick people that's going to attract more people to your videos?
Right. If you want to be real, like, that song, we didn't really even have a message. Like, I was just having fun with that shit. Like, I made that song in 3 minutes. I literally made that song in 3 minutes. My producer, Gotti Cash, she had sent me that beat probably 2 years ago. I just never used it. I never listened to it really. I listened to it once. I'm like, that hoe cool. Kept on going. Later on down the line, as my sound developed, I'm able to really just play with anything. You feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I got to the studio out there, outbound, out there in Katy, Texas, the man had we had just finished a song I had wrote called 201 when I was locked up in lower level and shit. So the man, we finished that song, and he thought, you still got some more time? Because he had finished mixing it, John. Like, he mixes and masters in the session. That's why I love him. You know what I'm saying? That man hard. I ain't gonna lie. Outbound go crazy. But I was finna say, the man, he said, you got some time still? I said, how much time? He said, you got about like 6 minutes. He said, what can you do in 6 minutes? I said, shit, I don't know. Just, I sent him another beat. He loaded it up. That took half that time. You feel me? Then as soon as we went in there, I just started, I said, oh, shit, okay. Because listening to it in his headphones just looked different from listening to it on my phone and my phone headphones and shit. So I just started, freak on it.
Yeah.
It just gave me club vibe, party vibes, like turn vibes. So I just started running that motherfucker. He told some, damn, bruh, did you write that? I said, nah, nigga, I just freestyled that off the top of my head, just saying whatever came to mind, because the beat talked to me. The beat really told me what to say. So it was like, okay, bet, they run with it.
Yeah. And
And then people fucked with it. So
And how did you go about getting the video girls and all that type of stuff?
my, I often say, really, um, a couple of them was members. Nah, really, one of them was members. You know what I'm saying? Itty Bitty Beauty. She one of my pretty much like models for the brand and shit like that. Shout out to her. And then the other ones really came about like one of my engineers, T Bang. That mine actually his ex girlfriend. Now she hit me up at random asking me to be one of my models, and I had remembered. And crazy part about it, out of respect, I still asked him. He said he ain't care because it's his ex. You feel me? There's certain boundaries, certain rules when you fuck with somebody. You know what I'm saying? You still gotta do certain shit as a man. You know what I'm saying? It's genuine. And you don't want to, you know what I'm saying, just dry cause bad blood with somebody you got a good relationship and you building bridges with. So shit, I asked him, he said, man, shit, I don't give a fuck her, cool. But he popped out too. So it was like, all right, bet, say less. You know what I'm saying? Then, you know, some of my Nigerian partners and shit popped out too. Like, I fuck with them Africans and Nigerians heavy. Like, they really some intelligent beings for sure. Yeah, the females and shit, that was really easy. I made flyers. I put out a flyer for the pool party and stuff like that. It was really supposed to be like 50 females pop out. Like, no kids. Like, 50 females sent me back pictures with the flyer and stuff. I made 50 flyers. But on that day, we were supposed to be at the pool in my apartments out there because we had palm trees. It was giving Cali vibes, live ass little setup. But then it rained that day.
Yeah.
It rained that day, so I had went ahead and quick grabbed the hotel right there. Boom, at the end of the street, and the females that still was gonna pulled up. You feel me? Like, that's pretty much what it was. I promoted it as if it was a party. You know what I'm saying? Slash video shoot, and they popped out. You feel me? Same thing I'm finna do with this upcoming junk that I'm working on right now. So,
Man, let me know about that. Bro.
I just know me and Big Ben 360, we working on something right now. It's family for sure.
Yeah. Bit. So
My dog.
let me ask you this, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I call you an all-around type of guy. Because if y'all don't know, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's just be real. We're going to keep real on camera. I call you, ask you for some pointers sometimes, like, when I'm blogging, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you very knowledgeable about the hip-hop industry, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you need to correct me on some stuff, be like, bro, I don't think you should post it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Look at what they do. Like, you not a brand shit real good. So
Man,
when
I'm good at it. You see, look. Back here,
Tell us,
I got my brand right now. It's for the ladies for sure.
Yeah.
EBT Worldwide.
Yeah.
It's my brand. We got slides and apparel for the women. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? For the men too, we got black. For real. I'm talking
Let's
about
go.
Panther black. Stop playing with them.
Let's go.
You know what
And
I'm saying? You know, we got the slides for sale. Everything for sale but the scale. You did?
yeah, let's go. So how did you come up with EBT Worldwide? What does that mean, EBT Worldwide?
EBT Worldwide, it stands for E Better Together. You know what I'm saying? I believe unity without greed can change the world. So I preach progression into poverty-stricken communities. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to provide opportunities to the youth, to the homeless, to anybody that's less fortunate that we didn't really have growing up in the trenches and shit. You know what I'm saying? I want to teach them about financial literacy, generational wealth, ownership. You know what I'm saying? Give them more structure, standing on business and shit, because we ain't really got a lot of that going on. I really want to somewhat incorporate bringing back love back into our communities and shit, family vibes and shit. Like back in the day, you was able to go to so-and-so house and shit like that because his mama is the cook and everybody in the neighborhood fuck with her, doors open type shit. Give me real southern hospitality vibes and shit back then. But nah, man, you can't let them, man, don't bring the motherfuckers over my motherfucking house.
Yeah.
You don't, da-da-da-da, such, always showing his ass, da-da-da-da. I want to see his ass crack. You know how mamas be, you feel me? Like, and then, you know, niggas don't be caring no more. Nowadays, they be like, oh, hey, mama, but still had that stick hanging out their pocket type shit. It's like, it's certain disrespect and shit that's going on. Niggas don't move by the old code no more, by the old law. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't got morals no more.
Yeah, and this is what I want to get into, man. Like, you know, morals and principles, because a lot of people think that, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people think that drill rap is the way. You know what I mean? Like, we gonna kind of switch it over, because a lot of people think that drill rap is the way, and like you say, a lot of people, they'll come around their grandma with their pistol hanging out. Them niggas don't care no more. You know what I'm saying? It's like
some grandmas gangster like that, but you know, at the same time, they not gonna say it, but deep down inside, they feeling like, man, I don't want you doing that shit. But some of them be too scared. Like, I done seen some youngsters whooping on grandmas and mamas and shit, just being disrespectful. And I be thinking in my head, I'm like, man, that was my car. I beat the shit out their ass on soul. I don't give a fuck about what no CPA, none of that, because growing up, you know what I'm saying, it used to take a village to raise a child. You feel me? Like, you do something down there in Aunt May house, you get your ass whooped at Aunt May house. And when you come to the crib, you getting your ass whooped by your mama. And if your daddy was in the house still, when he get home out work, you getting 3 ass whoopings. You know what I'm saying? School too. I'm talking about, ooh, school was
So
bad,
you
bad.
feel like this why you feel like a lot of youth is out of control today because they took the discipline.
Yes, they definitely took discipline. They're trying to really de-emasculate men in our families and in our household and our culture. They're trying to demasculate men for sure. You feel me? So they had them doing all type of little trick shit. But this shit been going on for years. You feel me? Like even back in the past, you know what I'm saying, when they used to crash through villages and shit like that, if they wanted to divide and conquer and take control, what they'll do is not only will they take our children, you know what I'm saying, they'll literally rape the men in front of the families. Like, oh, this is your husband, this is your strong black man supposed to protect you. Like, I can't dig too deep into it right now, but you know what I'm saying, it's a lot of shit going on that we overlook day for day. Not saying that it's still going on, but systematically, yeah, they still fucking us. No kidding.
Yeah, man. So and a lot of young dudes, they walking around with these guns. You know what I'm saying? I know a young dude right now got a gun bigger than him, bro. Like, and he gonna really fire. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad, but it's like it's life nowadays. It's kind of like in Memphis, bro. Not even Memphis, all over the world. It's kind of like, bro, you gotta respect. Don't try to step on no man's toes. You know what I'm saying? Cause me personally, bro, I'm gonna tell you how it is, bro. I started Up Next TV. I want to help rappers and business owners. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to help the community, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cause I can't. Cause it's kind of like they already got they mindset fixed. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to survive. Like, maybe when I get up,
but you know, the mindset is really something subconsciously telling you, oh, like you got to think about it like this. In Memphis, it's a monkey see, monkey do thing.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Excuse my language. Ain't nobody monkeys out here. You feel me? Y'all got us fucked up.
Yeah.
But it's more like why don't you do it? Why don't you do it? It's like people don't like to take initiative. But if they see you doing it, they'll follow lead. You feel me? Like, a lot of people want to do good in the city. A lot of people don't want to do this, they want to do that. But they lack the knowledge. They ignorant. They don't know where to look. Nobody wants to feed them the knowledge for free, or really just drop the gems on them to where they need to start at, where they need to go with this, that, and the third. Because at the same time, it's like a lot of people, they went out there and they dug for that knowledge themselves. You know what I'm saying? They put themselves in the right positions, in the right situations to learn this shit so they can be able to help the communities. So that's why Memphis is more along the line of they'll support you from the background, but they not going to get dig into it themselves because they don't know where to start. Or it's like they don't got nobody to help them learn where to start. You feel me? Like, my cousin and shit like that, I just helped her dispute some shit off her credit and shit. She was like, oh, shit, thank you, cuz, woo, woo. And she ain't know nothing about, you know what I'm saying, experience. You feel me? Like, that's something that a lot of people in our community should know about, you know what I'm saying, when building credit.
Yeah, they need to know about financial type shit.
Facts. Don't look at Credit Karma at all. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, they only really look at your TransUnion and your Equifax and shit. Like, when people looking for approvals on houses, cars, and stuff like that, they use your experience, facts, and your FICO score. You know what I'm saying? But we can dig into it at another conversation. You feel me? Like, just know.
Yeah,
we on that.
So let me ask you this, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I heard you say that the communities they broken and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Prime example, what happened in the city? What happened to Dog, bro? This shit was unacceptable. This what make people scared to. But this going on all around the world. Like, most rappers get killed where they from trying to help their community. You can't, bro. You just can't. Like, once you get the image, because it's always gonna be that one dude that don't like.
Look, let me kind of slow you down right there. Look, when it come to other people's situations and shit, like the whole dog situation, I ain't gonna dig too deep into it because I don't really got no parts in, you know what I'm saying, like either side. Honestly, like, I'm my own man. But at the end of the day, like, you know what I'm saying, it's sad when anybody dies. You feel me? Like, whether it was my uncle, whether it was somebody I didn't know. It's sad when anybody dies. Everybody got an expiration date. You feel me? You never know when it is. You just got to live your life to the fullest and fulfill your purpose until it's your time to go. You feel me? That's why we supposed to lay down the train tracks and shit like that for the next generations to come. We got to make sure, because, you know, it was probably some young nigga shit going on, but, you know, it's a lot of beef and animosity in the city.
Ain't no telling what Dolph did, too, though.
That shit deep. I don't know. You feel me? So it's like,
we ain't talking about, we don't know. You know how
I don't know. You feel me? So it's like, when it come to that shit, bro, you just got to pray. You feel me? Pray, meditate, pray for the families and shit like that, and just, we got to be the change we want to see. You feel me? Like, if you want shit like that to stop happening, we got to push and promote the positive positive narrative. You feel me? No matter like we'll be quick to bash one of our brothers and sisters and stuff like that in struggle and color or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that share the same struggle with us that ain't even the same color as us. You feel me? But at the same time, it's like we got to push the positive narrative if we want to see change. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to see as many deaths in the city, like Memphis thrive off that though. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what we grew up off of, off the hype, the energy, the juke and the crunk, everything. Like we grew up off that. You feel me? So it's like it's kind of hard to get away from that as far as what the city is. But the city got a lot of beautiful points and shit like that we don't really shine light on. You feel me?
And this what I try to do with my platform. I try to shine different lights on different things. But one thing I'm noticing while doing this, bruh, rappers are more important than the fucking mayor in their city. This is how I feel. Like rappers are really like the root of their city, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like rappers paint the image of their city. I don't care what nobody say. Like
it's really because of influence.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Rappers got the most influence out of anybody.
Think about it like this: what is the mayor really done that we can see with our eyes that'll help us in the trenches? You know what I'm saying? The higher end of popular, hey, I ain't see no black folks going towards the hospital in Germantown at all.
Yeah.
Like not pumping gas, not walking down the street, none of that. I'm talking about not a black soul. I ain't see nothing. And the first black person I did see was at the hospital, and they smelled like a pound of gas. You feel me? So it's like they try to separate that. Like if you really peep, they trying to separate and divide us up into groups and shit like that. They've been committing mass genocide and gentrification for the longest, bro. And they just did it past right now with COVID and shit, bro. Like y'all don't hear nothing about COVID no more. Why? You feel me? Like barely. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be a super pandemic. Woo woo. Man, ain't nobody really not everybody got them vaccines. A lot of people that didn't get the vaccine didn't caught COVID still and then got over that shit. A lot of people died even with the vaccine. You feel me? So I don't know. I just don't partake in paganism. I don't partake in a lot of that shit. You feel me? Like it's not good for you.
Yeah. So to kind of get back to the music side of things, bro.
Yeah.
What Kendrick Lamar just dropped the new music video. You saw that, Jant?
Nope. I really didn't.
See it.
I seen the cover art for it, but I ain't see the video.
Yeah, what's your top 5 artists? Like artists of all time, like
Top
the
5.
niggas that you inspired by.
Ooh, let me see. If you want to be real, I ain't even gonna flaws, bro. Like I listen to mainstream artists, but I really don't. Mainly because like I listen to my niggas around me type shit, cause I know for a fact they shit authentic. I know for a fact they shit raw. Like we grew up together, we came up together, so I know they speaking facts. Anybody else I don't really know. Like I bump Lil Baby, I bump Lil Pop, I bump like artists from all over the world. Like you feel me? Like Boosie, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out Boosie.
Facts. Like I bump a lot of people. Honestly, like it'd be hard to pick a top 5 and top 10. Really, like you can't really just pick a top 5. But if I had to, I say top 5 artists. Like all throughout life, or you just talking about like just recently?
Somebody that you could just
Somebody recently I've been just bumping.
no, like all through life, like
Through life.
all the time, like be like that nigga.
Him. Okay, so boom, Boosie for sure. You know what I'm saying? You can't. You know what I'm saying? You can't. Nah, yeah, you gotta get the Boosie for sure. Boosie.
Pac.
I ain't gonna lie to you. You wanna be real? I definitely bump Pac, but I bumped the shit out of Biggie too, cause he got that big boy swag. You feel me? I'm talking about like when I was a fat nigga. Hey, I could really get jiggy with the Biggie. You feel me? Like,
I'm gonna ask you this, like not to cut this off. We gonna get back to it. Do you feel like Pac and Big they paved the way for a lot of hip hop? I don't.
Oh, facts,
bro.
Facts.
But
you can't, bro. You that ain't even a real question. Like that's facts.
they
Come
did,
on,
bro.
man.
But I'm saying like,
Especially for our culture and shit like that, like that gangster hip hop, NWA, they did a lot of, they put in a lot of work too. Like you gotta understand, like without the OGs, it wouldn't be none of these young niggas. You feel me? Cause they could have kept they nut to themselves and not even Bird have you niggas. You feel me? A lot of these niggas' influence come from older rap music. Like you can't make any music without an older influence. You feel me? Like music just don't come out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? At the snap of a button, you just think of a whole new sound that ain't nobody ever heard of before. It gotta come from a mixture of influences. You feel me? That's why I try my best not to listen to too many mainstream rappers, because I don't want to actually, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to pick up that influence quick, because I'm very, like when it comes to music, I get creative. I like to play with my voice. It's an instrument. You feel me? So I hear certain sounds and then I incorporate it. You know what I'm saying? I take bits and pieces of some shit that I like. You feel me? As far as sound go. and then motherfuckers be like, hey, bro, you sound like woo woo. I appreciate it because that's a rich motherfucker. That's a talented motherfucker. They really doing their damn thing. But at the same time, I'm me. I sound like me. You feel me? Boosie, for sure Wayne, Kevin Gates.
Kevin Gates.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. Me and him, we share the same energy. Like we both Aquarius. That's hard.
Yeah.
I was finna say, Boosie, Wayne, Kevin Gates, Gotti.
Gotti?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like growing up, my brother used to always bump Gotti. Like always bump Gotti. No kids, like he always bump Gotti. So I ain't really had no choice in the matter. Like when we riding in the car, like he bumping it.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it was like, I bet. But he bump a little bit of everything though.
Yeah.
Let me see. Future.
Bro, let me just share my opinion of Future, bro. I know people gonna get mad at this, bro. Future, he can't, bro. Like his new album that I heard, this shit was whack to me. Like I never been a fan of Future. My favorite song of him is Honest and Savages. Like besides that, bro. But his old, now I ain't gonna like his old mixtape.
Bruh,
Them joints was hard.
Heard that, bro. You ain't heard that 7 hoes on dead like Jack Chain. Got a brand new whip on shoestring. Got a brand new game on
I
shoestring.
don't like, bro. Now I don't see
Bro,
because
a whole lot of auto-tune money, no T-Pain. I'm proud that might be eating, bro. That's
this
bitches
shit,
gonna tell.
bro, I just
Bruh,
don't.
you gotta go
I heard.
Future,
I
bro.
listened to his album. I was like, bro, Future.
He got a lot of underground shit that ain't really mainstream that really hit hard.
His
like,
old stuff was so slam.
his new shit hitting too. Like I ain't gonna lie to you, E.T.
Shout out Future though, bro.
E.T. I feel like he was experimenting and just having fun with that shit.
Mm-hmm.
But like I ain't gonna lie to you, Future, he be talking that shit, bro. He talk to the trenches for sure.
Yeah,
Like,
I miss with
be
Future
talking
though.
that real shit.
I can't bump him, man. This is me, but shout out Future though. So to get rid of wrap things up, bro. Tell her where they can find you at on social media and like anything that you got coming soon this summer. You know, what I'm saying? I know you just said you got a video coming up, but you got any albums,
We definitely
mixtapes,
we gonna
singles?
go crazy on that. We gonna shoot probably like we gonna try to do like a block party on MLK and
Big.
shit. Man, we need the snow bunnies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sun out, buns out.
Pull
Now
up.
the snow bunnies wanna have some fun now, for
Yeah.
real. We definitely need some of them because I ain't, bruh. Everywhere I go, I ask people like, bro, you know any white people?
Yeah.
Bro, even white people say they don't know white people in Memphis. I'm like, damn, where all the white females at? They done
Man, they ain't
disappeared
call
and
it
shit.
U of M. And
Man, that would be, I don't know about them. That'd be, I done been to U of M like probably 6 times, and everybody I linked up with up there is just on some super weird shit, like
yeah.
unorthodox as hell. But they smart,
Mhm.
so that's why I respect it still. You feel me?
Yeah.
But shit.
So where they can find you at on social media, bro?
Social media, you can find me on the Lul Bankro, LulBankro. LUL stand for love under loyalty. You feel me? And there ain't no L's at the end of my name because my L's in the beginning of life. You know what I'm saying? We got to push forward, progress, elevate, day for day.
Yeah, man. You say, man, he say he got the video shoot coming up. He ain't got no albums or nothing dropping this year and anything to it.
Nah, I wouldn't say albums, but I am working on a couple projects and stuff like that. Cruise Control, you know what I'm saying? Beauties and the Beast. It's going to really be like an all-female feature tape. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be more along the lines of like, I'm going to have a movie with different music videos incorporated into it, like on some Michael Jackson shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, if you would have asked, I ain't gonna lie to you, you gotta ask me a top 10, all genres or something like that, maybe next time or something like
Yeah.
Michael
We
Jackson.
gonna for sure
definitely
chop
up
it up
there.
next time, bro.
But I was finna say, what else? Yeah, I'm working on a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna give it up right now, but definitely like the main two is Cruise Control, Beauties and the Beast, because it's gonna be Cruise Control, no features on that joint. It's gonna go crazy. I'm telling you, it's gonna be the hottest shit coming out of Memphis, the most versatile, different. You feel me? And then Beauties and the Beast, I'm gonna be a little bit everywhere, traveling, finding different sounds and shit. Females be making some beautiful music, bro.
Yeah.
No kids are like,
Especially in
I
Memphis.
ride around bumping some female music before I bump these niggas. Honestly, because they hard, bro. And especially now, especially with the rap, they be going crazy. It's a female out of Port Arthur, Brittany Renee. You know what I'm saying? You got Glorilla Pimp. You got it's Lisa Ho.
Chopper T.
On me. On me.
You got you got Easy Lisa Ho.
Yeah,
You
I
got
ain't gonna lie. I been fucking with her for a minute though. Like
Jasmine from
Lisa,
Michigan.
she used to dance. You feel me? Like I was a big fan of her dancing and shit, and she used to rock with my music and shit. Like now she do music, I definitely fully support her for sure. She definitely underrated. Like she go hard.
Yeah, shout out to all the Memphis female artists, man.
Yeah,
Y'all
facts.
beautiful and y'all keep going,
Glitter
bro.
Gloss, Elysier, Slime Maroney, all y'all going crazy. I fuck with y'all. Shit show.
Man, y'all heard that from my guy, Lul Bankro, man. Appreciate you for coming on Up Next TV, bro.
Natural.
Yes, sir.
Most definitely. It's your boy Lul Bankro, and we here live with 901 Up Next
Let's go.
TV. Let's go.